Learn English through stories. C7. Adopted and modified by Kulwant Singh Sandhu. Contents: 1. Mother and 3 sons. 2. The sun and the wind. 3. Picture dictionary page. 1. Mother and 3 sons. Once there was a woman with 3 sons, Tika, Dika and Jugga. Tika was the youngest. Dika came next and Jugga was the oldest. They lived in a small village near Noor Mahal. They were very happy, but their mother was very poor. So the boys looked for work. Tika worked for a kind man who lived away from Tika's village. The man was a carpenter and he made tables of wood. Tika worked very hard for 1 year. When the year ended, the kind man gave him a table. It looked old and dirty, but it was a magic table. "Say to the table, 'I am hungry,' then the wonderful food will appear on it by magic," said the man with a smile. "You are very kind," said Tika to the man. And he left. He went from village to village and from town to town, and he was always happy. He carried his table on his back. When he wanted food, he put the table down on the road under a tree. He said to the table, "I am hungry," and lovely food appeared. Some months later, he thought, "I would like to see my mother. I will go home." On the last night of his journey to his mother's house, he came to an old house. An old man lived there. "Can I stay the night here?" he asked the old man. "Yes, you can stay here, but I cannot give you any food," said the old man. "Don't give me any food," Tika said. "You can eat with me." Then he put down his table and said, "I am hungry." Wonderful food appeared and they ate it. Now this man was not a good man. He was a jealous man. "I want this boy's table," he thought. "It will give me food. I can sell the food to other people. I will never be hungry again." When Tika was asleep that night, the old man took the magic table from Tika's room. He worked all night and made a new table. It looked the same. He put it next to Tika's bed. The next morning Tika put the new table on his back and he walked to his mother's house. Tika's mother was very happy when she saw her youngest son. "What did you do when you were away?" she asked. "I made tables," said Tika. "And I have a table here." "It's not a very nice table," said his mother. "But it's a magic table," answered Tika. "When I say to it, 'I am hungry,' beautiful food appears on it." "Show me," said his mother. "Let's invite our friends from the village, then everybody can see the magic table," said Tika. Tika's mother invited everybody from the village. Tika put his table down in front of them and said, "I am hungry." No wonderful food appeared on the table. Everybody laughed and went away. Tika was very angry. He knew now. The old man had his magic table. Tika was very unhappy. He ran away from home and went back to his old job. He wrote to his brother, Jugga. He told the story of the magic table and the jealous old man. Dika, the second brother, worked with a friendly man in a village many kilometers away. Dika worked very hard for 1 year. When the year ended, the man gave Dika a donkey. "You cannot sit on this donkey," the man said, "but it is a good donkey." "It's very small. Why is it a good donkey?" asked Dika. "Because it's a magic donkey," answered the man. "Put a box under its mouth, say the magic word, 'Bray bray,' and gold will suddenly fall from its mouth. Catch the gold in the box. You will never be poor." "You are very kind," Dika said to the man. Dika went from village to village and from town to town, and he was always happy. He took the donkey with him. He bought the most expensive clothes and ate the most wonderful food. He stayed in the best hotels. When he wanted more money, he said to the donkey, "Bray bray." Some months later, Dika thought, "I would like to see my mother. I will go home." On the last night of his journey, he came to the old house. The jealous old man was there. Can I stay the night here?" he asked. "Yes, you can stay here, but I want money for your food and bed." "Money," screamed Dika. "You can have a lot of money." Dika ate lovely food at Tika's table. The old man asked for some money. Dika put his hand in his coat, but there was nothing in it. "Wait," said Deke, "I will get some." He took a box and went outside to the donkey. The old man followed him to the door. He stood behind the door and Dika did not see him. "Where is the money?" the old man thought. "I will watch him. When he is asleep, I will take his money." Dika put the box under the donkey's mouth. He said the magic word. The gold fell into the box. The old man's mouth opened wider and wider. "I want that donkey," he thought. Later that night, when Dika was asleep, the old man went outside. He found another donkey and put it in the place of the magic donkey. The next morning, Dika took the new donkey and walked to his mother's house. Dike's mother was very happy when she saw her son. "What did you do when you were away?" she asked. "I worked for a man," said Deke. "And he gave me this donkey." "It's a very small donkey," said his mother. "Is it strong?" "No," answered Deke. "But it's a magic donkey. When I say the magic word, gold falls from its mouth. Call your friends. Let's show them." Everybody came from the village. "Now, watch," said Dika. "Bray, bray." Everybody looked at the donkey. The donkey looked at them. Nothing happened. No gold fell from its mouth. Everybody laughed and Dika was very angry. He knew now. The old man had his magic donkey. He ran away from home and went back to his old job. He wrote to his brother, Jugga. His letter told the story of the magic donkey and the jealous old man. Jugga worked for a woodcutter. He worked very hard for 1 year. When the year ended, the woodcutter gave Jugga a beautiful box. There was a stick inside it. "Thank you for the beautiful box," said Jugga. "But I don't want the stick. I will put something prettier than a stick in this lovely box." "It's a magic stick," said the woodcutter. "When somebody is unkind to you, the stick will help you. You say, 'Stick, out of the box.' The stick will jump out of the box and it will hit them. When you say, 'Stick, back in the box,' it will stop hitting them." Jugga took the box and started his journey home. On the last night of his journey, he came to the old house. The jealous old man was there. He gave Jugga some food. Then Jugga told him about his journey. Jugga asked, "Do you know that there is a magic table? You say to the table, 'I am hungry,' wonderful food appears on it, and there is a magic donkey, you say to it, 'Bray, bray,' gold falls from its mouth. But I have something better than the magic table and the magic donkey in this box. Nothing in the world is as good as this." "What is it?" thought the jealous old man. "I want it." When Jugga went to bed, he put the box on the floor. He shut his eyes. After some time, the old man came into Jugga's room. He looked at Jugga. Quietly, he put his hand on the box. Suddenly, Jugga jumped out of bed. "Stick! Out of the box!" he screamed. The stick hit the jealous old man on his head and arms and back. The old man wanted to run away, but he couldn't. "Give me the magic table and the magic donkey, then I will put the stick back in the box," said Jugga. "Yes, yes," cried the old man. "You can have them. Stop the stick! Stop the stick!" The next day, Jugga took the table, the donkey and the stick, and he walked to his mother's house. Jugga's mother was very happy when she saw her son. "What did you do when you were away?" she asked. "I worked with a woodcutter," said Jugga. "He gave me this stick." "A stick?" screamed his mother angrily. "Why did he give you a stick? You can get a stick from any tree in the world." Yes, said Jugga. But this stick is a magic stick. When somebody is unkind to me, I say, "Stick! Out of the box!" It jumps out of the box and hits them. It only stops when I say, "Stick! Back in the box!" My brothers had a magic table and a magic donkey. A jealous old man took them. With this stick, I got them back again. Jugga's mother was very happy. She wrote to Tika and Dika and told them the story. They came home. She invited everybody from the village to their house. Everybody sat around the magic table and ate wonderful food. Everybody took home a bag of gold from the magic donkey's mouth. From that day, the old woman and her 3 sons lived very happily. Now, instead of going to McDonald's, people come to their house and eat very tasty veg burgers. If somebody's daughter is getting married, they come to their house to collect a small bag of gold. If the boys harass somebody's daughter, they come to their house to borrow the stick and sort the boys out. Their village has now been renamed from Por Pin to Sane Dai Khan. 2. The Sun and the Wind. A long time ago, the sun and the wind were having a conversation on a pleasant day. Suddenly, the wind said something strange. "You do know that I am more powerful than you, right?" said the wind. The sun replied calmly, "Why are you suddenly saying this, my friend? Both of us have our share of weaknesses and strengths, so it is not possible to decide who is more powerful." "Are you trying to say that I am not powerful?" asked the wind angrily. "No, my friend, calm down. I did not say anything like that," replied the sun. "All I am saying is it's not good to be arrogant." However, the wind got angrier. "Very well," the wind said. "Let's have a competition right now to decide who is stronger." As the wind said this, it saw a traveler passing by. The traveler had a scarf and a coat on, walking pleasantly. "Look there, let's see who will be able to make the man take off his scarf and coat faster," said the wind. "Okay, my friend, let's have a competition," the sun agreed. The wind blew a little. It made the man's scarf and his coat move a little. "See what I can do with this little effort," said the wind. "Now, let me show you some more of my power." The wind started blowing with a lot of effort, which made the scarf and the coat flap in the air. The more force the wind would put, the more it made the scarf and the coat move faster in the air. At one time, it even made the scarf almost leave the man's neck, but he caught it and tied it around his neck. The stronger the wind blew, the tightly the man would hold his coat. He started feeling so cold with all the wind blowing around him that he wrapped his scarf and coat around him and sat by the road. The wind knew it had failed to take the man's scarf and the coat off. "Okay, now it's your turn, and I would like to see how you perform," the wind said, turning towards the sun. The sun did not say anything and smiled a little with warmth at the man. The man immediately felt a little comfortable and stood up. He started walking his way again. "Is that it? Is that all you can do? Just smile at the man?" questioned the wind. The sun looked at the wind and smiled gently. He started shining a little brightly. He was not putting in so much effort as the wind did. The man started feeling warmer and warmer when finally he could not take it any longer. He started sweating. He felt so hot that he removed his scarf and took off his coat. The wind was surprised to see this. The sun won the competition. "Wow, my friend," the wind said. "I think I underestimated the effect of gentleness. I thought only power could make things happen in this world, but I was so wrong. Now that you have understood that, let's come together and make the man feel a little better," said the sun. "The poor man had to suffer so much because of our competition." After that, the sun shone brightly, and the wind also started blowing, making the weather pleasant. The man became delighted and carried on with his journey with a smile on his face. Morals. Soft persuasion can sometimes win over the mightiest power. Peace begins with a smile. The word smile reminds a Hindi song. Don't live with your face hidden and don't live with your head down. Even when times of sorrow come, live with a smile. 3. Picture dictionary page.